Good evening, Francisco Alberto. Good evening, Juan Carlos. Are you listening? Hello, guys.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. Are you listening?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's good. Um, okay, give me a second, please. Perdido acá. Right here. Okay. So, okay, so today is, what is it? Today is Monday, Tuesday, what is it?
Tuesday, teacher.
Today is Tuesday. Juan Carlos. Hello, Juan Carlos. Good evening, Juan Carlos. Are you listening? I think your microphone is not working correctly.
Hello? Yes, yes.
Okay,
I hear
okay, you hear me. So, well, what happened to you yesterday, Juan Carlos?
it's very hard,
Very what?
very hard.
Why? Why?
Well, first I washed the seat of my car.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
uh, I disassembly the seat of my car,
Uh-huh.
prepare the swap, and
Okay.
I begin of I wash my car the seat.
Oh, you
Uh,
were watching the car seat.
in the afternoon
Ah,
rain. Uh,
yeah. And you prefer to wash the car seat and
pues,
not be in class.
Ye-
Why?
Yes, ahí no lo entendí.
You prefer washing the car seats instead of connecting to the class. You know, yesterday you did not
No,
connect
no.
class.
Yesterday, I am working.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
yesterday is
I was. I was
it
working.
is bad day. It's bad
But
day on quality.
ah,
Ah, I very problem in my plant.
oh, you had problems in the company.
Yes.
Uh,
No. Uh,
maybe because you are angry boss, or no?
More or less is the pressure is my
Ah, the people pressure you.
yes.
Who? The bosses?
Uh, no, is a question me. They question
Ah,
me.
they
Um,
question you. Uh-huh.
yes, but
About what? Your abilities or the people?
the people. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the problem is the material, the product.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the product have a hole
Mm-hmm.
uh, on a part, or in the part don't see the people that this hole.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, them
Okay.
it's a big problem. So the
Mm-hmm.
DPMs, it's a defecto por millón. It's uh, it's high.
Mm,
My KPI is very high.
okay.
I don't tell this.
You don't tell this to anybody. Okay, well, I am happy to see you, Juan Carlos. I am happy to see you, Adalberto.
Thank you.
And Fernando Gomez, thanks for joining, mister. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fine. Did you go to work today or day off?
Uh, no, my day off. It was my day off.
Okay, so today relaxing in the house,
Yes, in the
watching
house. I
movies.
no, my favorite hobby is play video games online with my friends.
Okay.
Yes. I was playing.
Ah,
I
you're
was
playing.
playing with my friends. To be honest, I was playing with my friends,
Mhm.
but also I was reading. I
Mhm.
was reading events on the world.
Okay,
Events.
well.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, good. Good to see you. Let's see, Elena. What about you, Elena? Can you tell us about your day? First time I see you here on time. Yeah.
Well, I have a nice day. I
Uh-huh.
always, my days always are busy,
Mhm.
but I like.
You love your job, don't
Yeah,
you?
yes,
Yeah,
I
you love.
remember.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think you like your job. You like to be at work, and you prefer to be at work and not in the house. No,
No,
not like that, right?
not like that, but I
Okay,
like my job.
but you like your job. Okay, that's a good thing. So the day for you was a
Like
little
a normal day.
like a typical day, normal
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. Well, thanks for joining. Let's see who else is connected. I am going to see who else is here. We have Carlos Alberto, Juan Saldivar. Thanks for being here, Mr. Juan Saldivar. Good to
Thank you,
see you,
teacher.
Mr.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Well, Juan Saldivar, how was the day today?
Um, I had a good day. I
Mhm.
don't
I
had
didn't.
many problems in the job.
I
I
didn't.
didn't.
Simple past. I
I
didn't have.
didn't.
Mhm.
Okay. I didn't have many problems to resolve. Um,
Okay.
um,
Sure.
for
A
that is a
relaxing,
good day.
relaxing day.
Yes.
Very relaxing day. Not a complicated day for
Not
you.
complicated. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good, mister. Thanks for being here. What about you, Carlos Alberto? Bon appetit. If you are eating, usually you eat at this time, so bon appetit.
Thank you,
Hmm.
teacher.
Yeah, bon appetit.
Thank you.
Today, today.
It was a good day, teacher.
Oh, a good day for you.
Yes, thank you.
So a lot of work or not a lot of work today.
And so, teacher.
Okay.
See, my day I has it was a good day.
It was a good day.
Yes.
Listen, listen, Carlos, can you do me a favor? Can you please do me a favor?
Favor.
Yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you please do me a favor? Yes or no?
No le escucho, teacher, bien. Could you please,
Uh,
please?
could you please do me a favor? Elena, please tell Mr. Carlos Alberto
Si le
what is.
puede hacer un favor.
Okay, okay, teacher. Yes.
Okay, check your email. Check your email and see if you have the class from last week. Remember last week I told you my computer was frozen. ¿Se acuerda que estaba frozen the computer? And I told you, Carlos Alberto, I leave you the host de la grabación.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, can you check your email and tell me if you have the video? Okay,
Okay, teacher.
check your email
In,
and tell me.
in this
Mhm.
moment, check my email.
Yeah, you can check
Um,
it right now or later.
okay, okay, teacher.
Okay, check your email. If you have the video, please download it, lo descarga, or transfer the video to the drive, al
Okay.
drive,
Sí, sí.
and share the video with me, please.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, good.
Mm,
Well, thanks, Horacio. Well, everybody, welcome to the class. Can you hear me well? Everybody can hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay, well, today we finish unit number 3. Are you listening? Today we are going to finish unit number 3. If you see, it's only one page. We have only one page to finish unit number 3. Okay, so today we are going to continue working on the production, the
Production line.
yes, and the objective is going to be this. Can you read the objective, Carlos?
Okay, identify specific details in a passage relate to calculating cost of a product.
Calculating, good. So listen, we are going to identify a specific what? Identificar a
product.
specific what?
In a passage.
Details in the passage. You see, this is a passage. Basically, a passage is a reading. You see, we have a passage.
Okay.
So we are going to read it in a passage related to calculating
Cost of a
calculating
product.
of it. Good. So we are going to identify details. So the question is, Adalberto, can you read the question? This one, please. Thanks, mister. Which is this
Yes,
one.
teacher.
Mhm.
Do you agree that regardless of
Regardless,
the regard
regardless.
regardless,
Mhm.
okay? Do you agree that regardless of the size of business, analyzing cost is essential to make profit?
Profit. So
Profit.
one more time. Reader, do
Okay.
you?
Do you agree that regardless of the size of a business, anal analyzing cost is essential to make profit?
Okay. So thank you, mister. So what do you think, everybody? Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Regardless, regardless, no importa, right? So do you agree that regardless of the size of the business, it can be a big business, it can be a little pupuseria, or it can be Vidri, a big company, or it can be Walmart, it can be Sears, it can be Macy's, it can be Siman, okay, big businesses. The size of the business. Do you think it's essential to analyzing costs in a business? Do you think analyzing costs is essential in a business?
It's essential,
Yeah.
teacher.
It's essential.
It's essential to make a profit. Mhm.
It's essential.
Okay. Okay. Question: have you ever calculated the price of a product? Have you ever calculated a price of a product?
Me always.
Yes.
That's why I have always liked to uh, to buy a purchase
Mhm.
al contado. What is the how do you say al contado? I don't know.
Cash. No.
In cash. Mhm.
In
Thank you,
cash.
Mr. Carlos. Yes, in cash,
Okay. I have
so
always liked to buy a purchase in cash.
in cash.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Mhm.
have never liked to buy a purchase uh,
By credit card
by credit card
or in
or
payment.
to be paid
Mhm.
every month, for example. I have never liked to buy buy a purchase to
Mhm.
to be paid every month, for
To be
example.
paid every month. You don't you
Yes,
don't you don't think it's good.
yes, because it's more expensive for me. It's more expensive to do a purchase.
Mhm.
At the end, it's more expensive.
It's more expensive. Yes.
More
Good.
expensive for me.
Mhm. Well, and I think, well, everybody, what do you think? Do you think it's better to buy in cash or credit card? I will listen to, I like to listen to other people. Juan Saldívar, what do you think? Elena, do you prefer buying in cash or using the credit card to buy things?
Well, in my case, I don't have credit card.
You don't have a
So,
credit card.
no, I don't like.
Wow, I admire you.
Yes, I don't have. So if I want to buy something, I see the product and I ahorrar.
I save,
I
Save.
yes,
you save money to buy it.
yes,
I would
exactly.
rather to save my money.
You would rather save money. What about you, Horacio?
In my case, I always pay with credit cards.
Okay, you always pay with credit cards. You know,
Ye-
using credit cards sometimes can be good and sometimes it can be bad, depending on the person. Yes?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
because
Yes.
I can buy online.
Mm-hmm.
I can pay my bills
Mm-hmm.
from of my house, of my company,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever from my phone. And for me, it's more easy.
Easier. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
What do you think, Juan Saldívar?
Depends on circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Hay ocasiones, así se dice.
I
I
occasionally, I
occasionally
sometimes,
that,
I usually. Mm-hmm.
okay, I usually with my children when they
When
are
they. Mm-hmm.
sick, and I don't have money, I use the credit card for, but the hospital and medicine.
In the medicine. Uh-huh. Yeah, they are you in emergency, they are very good. What do you think, Francisco Alberto?
Uh, I think
Mhm.
it's good to use a credit card, but you have to know
How to use it?
how to use it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you have to know uh, when you have to pay, when you can buy
Mm-hmm.
the things, and you can aprovechar
You can take advantage of
advantage the credit card can give you.
the benefit they can the benefit that credit card can give you. Okay, well,
Yes.
thank you guys. We are going to read. We have the reading. Can everybody see the reading? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Saldivar, read this, please. Read the following.
Uh, Read the following text, future tips on how to analyze the cost of product. Then answer the question below.
Repeat one more time.
Read the following text, future tips on how to analyze the cost of product. Then answer the question below.
Okay, thank you, Mister. So everybody is going to read the text about what? The text is about futuring.
Featuring tips.
On how to analyze the cost. To analyze the cost of a product. So we are going to read. I want you to read it. Are you listening?
Of
I
course.
want you I
Yes.
want you to read it and answer the questions. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
I am going to
Yes.
open up the breakout rooms and I am going to visit every breakout room. I want you to read it and understand. Okay? Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Read it. Try to comprehend, understand. Okay? Working groups. Ready?
Teacher, my internet have a problem and disconnect a moment.
Okay, good. In this moment, I am going to send you to a group. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. Okay, that would be right. Okay. Please accept the invitation. Qué loco. ¿Por qué pone eso?
Okay.
Okay, me. Market demand for a product or service. Market demand for a product or a service is the second factor that a business owner should consider when pricing a product. The law of demand is that there is an inverse relationship between demand and price. As prices fall, demand rises, and as prices rise, demand falls. Demand for your product is just as important to consider when setting a price as the cost of production. There is usually a positive or direct relationship between consumer income and demand. As a consumer income goes up, so does demand for a product.
Okay. Determine the
Variable cost include items that change with your sales volume, like labor and materials. In pricing your product, first determine how much of your fixed and variable cost go into production each unit of your product. Although it may be a difficult calculation, sample for to help you is add your total fixed cost to your total variable cost. Then you divide the total by your estimate total sales. You will have then your cost of production per unit. Now you have to sell the product for at least this amount in order to the cost of production. Market demand for a product or service. Market demand for a product or a service. Second factor that a business owner should consider when pricing a product. The law of demand is that there is an inverse relationship between demand and price. As price falls, demand rise and price rise. Demand falls, demand for your product is just as important to consider when setting a price as the cost of production. There is usually positive or direct relationship between consumer income and demand. As a customer income goes up, so does demand for a product.
Hello, Juan Saldívar, and Rebecca is working with you?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
And Lenin too. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, well. Okay, guys, let's see.
What the most important factors to consider when setting a price for a product? Fix. Market demand, the fixed and variable cost determine this. The question number one, what are the most important factors to consider when setting a price for a product? My answer is fixed and variable costs.
Fixing costs.
What are some examples or fixed cost of fixed cost?
Ahorita.
Dice
Los costos fijos.
Costos fijos quiere decir, ¿verdad?
Dice, although it may be a difficult calculation, simple formula to have your total fixed cost to your. What are some examples? of fixed cost. Aquí. Fixed
fijo
costs
dice
include items such as the rent for
the
your
rent for
office
your office
or
or
manufacturing
manufacturing space.
space. Ujú.
Eso es, el costo fijo incluye el... Ok.
Ahorita estamos.
The rent of the office or manufacturing space. Ujú. And the third questions, what
Ajá, ¿cuáles
are
son algunos ejemplos
examples
de costo
of
fijo?
variable cost?
As the rent for your
Variable
office.
cost includes items that change with your sales volume like labor and materials.
Include
Variable cost includes items
Space.
that change with
Okay.
your
No sería hasta espacio de
Space.
fabricación, manufacturing
Space.
space. Ajá.
Yes.
Hasta ahí
Ya
Los-
sería.
seguido.
Porque el
los
resto
fixed,
serían costos
los fixed
variables.
cost, ajá.
Ujú.
Pero después
No más.
dice what, la tercera dice what are examples
Ah,
of
ok,
variable
ok,
cost.
ok,
Ujú.
tiene razón. Está bien,
Es
está
lo que
bien.
sigue.
Sí, ¿cuáles son los
Variable
ejemplos de
cost.
costos variables?
Include items that change with your sales volume, like labor and materials. Los examples on labor and materials.
Fixed costs include item,
Costs include
item such as the rent for your office.
what is the meaning such?
Os-
Where
ahorita. Incluyen elementos. No sé qué significa, vamos a buscarlo.
no sé si ¿cómo?
¿Cómo?
Creo, pero no estoy segura. Vamos a buscarlo mejor.
Sí, semejante, dice cómo o semejante,
Ujú,
tal cual, tal que.
ujú,
Ah,
Ajá.
ok, thank
Sí,
you.
algo comparándolo, ¿verdad?
ujú.
Ok.
Ok, dice que el costo incluye, ok, como el costo de renta.
En la cuarta
Include.
dice, how does market demand affect the pricing of your product?
What,
Mm,
how does market demand affect the price of your product?
How does market demand affect the prices?
Ahorita compré un 3, ahorita leo a 4, porque no me quedé.
¿Cuál?
La 4 me quedé, le digo. Ajá.
No, en
En
ese
ese
Perdón, su
estamos.
marca.
en
Ah,
ese
ok, ok.
está. Ujú.
Es que yo soy lento para escribir, esta vez anotando.
No, pero ahorita en la 4.
Eh, ahorita. Volumen de venta.
Ujú.
like
Así es.
labor and
Your demand,
materials.
the total bill estimate.
Materiales y este no sé qué es.
¿Cuál?
No veo, va a ser más grande. Lo que se ve mejor, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Aquí lo vamos a poner. Okay. Question number 4. How does market demand affect the pricing of your product?
The product. Mm,
Demand affect.
The law of demand is that there is inverse relation between demand and price. As price
Ah,
falls and rises,
podría ser,
rises.
how does market demand affect the pricing of your product? Y aquí menciona, as price fall, demand rise. And as price rise, demand falls. Demand for your product is just as important to consider when setting a price as the cost of production.
Pero en otro lado dice between consumer income on demand. Hasta
Ajá,
customer.
y estos son como el precio afecta a la demanda, vean. Y nos está preguntando cómo la demanda afecta el precio.
Todo le da vuelta.
Mira lo que dice allí, dice, there are usually a positive or direct relation between consumer income and demand as consumer income demand the product.
Si
Ah,
los precios bajan, la demanda
es una
sube.
relación inversa.
¿Sí?
Es una relación inversa. Si uno baja, el otro sube. Si uno sube, el otro baja. Podemos poner eso, vean.
As price fall, demand rise and as
No, pero solo dice labor and materials. De ahí ya no dice, no menciona nada así como bien puntual.
Así, ¿verdad?
No, ya no, ajá. Yo solo vi de fijos, rent y el otro, labor and materials.
Pues no pongámoslo aquí.
Es que de los que menciona, solo esos tres están.
Es Mati.
Así es.
Sí,
Así, ahora sí. Yes.
How does the market demand affect the pricing of your product? How does the market person, if determined by the amount of the plan, provide the time,
How does market demand affect the pricing?
¿Cómo afecta? How does market demand affect the pricing of your product? Market demand for a product.
Por acá lo leí, the reading. Demand for your product is just when setting a price of the cost of product, they are used possible or direct relationship within consumer demand as a consumer income.
Sería aquí donde dice the law of demand is that there is an inverse relationship between demand and price. As price fall, demand rises, and as prices rise, demand falls.
Ujú.
Demand for your product
Pero
is-
sería, o sea, sería the land of demand is that there is a inverse relationship between, o sea, de iniciar de the land of demand. De second paragraph. Ajá, ajá.
Ajá, aquí dice
Ajá. The
la
land
ley.
of demand is that there is an inverse relationship between demand and price. Demand and price.
Ajá, es como que sube la demanda, baja el precio. Baja la demanda, sube el precio. O al revés. Demand and price. As price fall, demand rises.
Manufacturing. Manufacturing. The land. The land of demand. Inverse.
Va.
Okay. What are example of variable codes?
Baila
What
otra.
variable influence to determine the markup percentage? What?
Está aquí, ve. By the amount of your planned profit. O sea, el monto que usted quiera tener de ganancia.
Esa es la variable.
Ajá, porque dice...
¿Qué variable influye para determinar como el porcentaje de ganancia?
Yes.
What variable influye de
Yo digo que eso porque dependerá, usted dice, quiero un 20%, quiero un 15%.
O sea, sería markup is the amount you add to the cost of your product to determine the selling price. The selling price. Desde markup is the amount you
O the markup percentage.
Ajá.
The amount you add, the cost.
The cost of your product to determine the selling price.
Yes.
To make of your product to determine.
Ya nos vamos, cabalitos, salimos.
Uy, y yo no termino de escribir. Nos vemos, chicos.
Yo le voy a tomar una foto porque no escribí nada. Yo no escribí, le voy a copiar a Horacio.
Creo que cuando
Okay, guys, welcome back. Did everybody finish the activity? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, everybody finished the activity?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yes.
I would like, let me see, let me see, I am going to select Griselda. Can you please read the paragraph? I am going to highlight this paragraph, please. Read it.
Okay, teacher. There are three important factors business need to consider when pricing a product: the cost of production, the marketing demand for the product, and the desired markup by the business.
Desire.
Desired markup by the business. The cost of production. Fixed and variable cost determine the selling price of a business firm's product. Fixed costs include items such as the rent for your office or manufacturing space. Variable costs include items that change with your sales volume, like labor and materials.
Materials.
In materials. In pricing your product, first determine how much
Determine.
okay, how much of your fixed and variable costs go into producing each unit of your product. Although it may be a difficult calculation, a simple formula to help you is to add your total fixed cost to your total variable cost. Then you divide the total by your estimated total sales. You will have then your costs of production per unit. Now you have to sell the product for at least this amount in order to cover the cost of production.
Thanks. Okay. Thanks so much. Okay, now I would like Mr. Josue Mendez, continue reading.
Market demand for a product service or service. Market demand for a product or a service is the second factor that a business owner should consider when price the product. The lower demand in that there is a adverse relationship between demand or price. As price falls, demand rises, and as price rises, demand falls. Demand for your product adjusts as import to consider when selling as a price of the cost of production. There is usually a positive or direct relationship between consumer income and demand. As a customer income goes up, so does demand for a product.
Yes. And you know everybody, a lot of people, Asamblea Legislativa, they increase supposedly the minimum salary, right? So if they increase the salaries, the demand for products goes up, you see? Okay, well, thank you. Let's see. Elena, continue determining, please.
Determining the markup of a product. Regardless of the type of a small business, markup is the amount you add to the cost of your product to determine the selling price. The markup percentage is determined by the amount of your planned profit. The
Profit.
The type of the product or service you are selling, how rapidly the product sells, and the amount of service performed by the seller.
Yes, well, thank you. Good. And now I need Mr. Adalberto. Can you read the whole paragraph? Everything, please.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
There are three important factors business need to consider when pricing a product. The cost of production, the market demand for the product, and the desired markup by the business. The cost of production. Fixed and variable costs determine the selling price of a business firm product. Fixed costs include items such as the rent for your office or manufacturing space. Variable costs include items that change with your sales volume, like labors and materials. In pricing your product, first determine how much of your fixed and variable costs go into producing each unit of your product. Although it may be a difficult calculation, a simple formula to help you is to add your total fixed cost to your total variable cost. Then you divide the total by your estimated total sales. You will have then your cost of production per unit. Now you have to sell the product for at least this amount in order to cover the cost of production. Market demand for a product or service. Market demand for a product or service is the second factor that a business owner should consider when pricing a product. The law of demand is that there is an inverse relationship between demand and price. As price falls, demand rises, and as price rises, demand falls. Demand for your product is just as important to consider when setting a price as the cost of production. There is usually a positive or direct relationship between consumers' income and demand. As a consumer's income goes up, so does demand for a product. Determining the markup of a product. Regardless of the type of small business, markup is the amount you add to the cost of your product to determine the selling price. The market percentage is determined by the amount of your planned profit, the type of the product or service you are selling, how rapidly the product sells, and the amount of service performed by the seller.
Yes. Very good. Excellent. Well, paragraph 1, it's about what? Paragraph 1 is about what is it?
The cost of a production.
Cost of production.
Cost of the production.
Okay, how can you calculate the cost of production? Okay, how can you calculate the cost of production?
I had to determine what is the cost for example, the rent location, for example.
Yes. You need to, what do you need to do?
Yeah.
You need to add the
I
fixed
need to add
cost and what is the other one?
Variable.
Variable cost.
variable
So you need to
cost.
add it. You need to add it. Sumar. You need to add it. And then what happens? And then what do?
Divide.
You divide it. You divide the total by the estimated, what is it?
Total sales.
Total sales. And then you will have, what is it?
Cost of production per unit.
Correct. Okay, now, what about the market demands for a product or service? Okay, this is super interesting. I always, okay, listen carefully. I always wonder. I wonder before. I wonder salarios, why wages go up, everything goes up. Juan Carlos, the microphone right there, please. Juan Carlos, the microphone.
Hello?
Están hablando ahí atrás.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, listen. So I always wonder why, okay, if salaries or wages, salarios goes up, why everything increase? Todos los precios están por las nubes hoy, yes or no? Supposedly, la asamblea increases the minimum wage. Remember about 2-3 years ago? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember when the assembly increased the minimum wage?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
remember?
Yes.
Ajá.
Yes, I remember.
Okay, ever since, desde ese entonces, ever since,
Increase
food,
the
yes.
increase the basic basic basket. No.
The
Basket.
basic basket. Yes, they
Increase the basic basket. I don't know what else.
correct. The food, gas, everything went up.
Sí.
And right here, it says as prices, right here, as prices fall, what is it? The demand
Demand rise and
rises.
as prices rise,
As prices rises, demands fall.
demand falls.
Okay, and this is like what is it?
Inverse relationship.
Okay. So basically the market demand of any business is the second what?
Second factor.
Is the
The
second factor
business
owners should consider when
owners,
pricing a what?
a product.
A product, okay? And how can you determine the markup of a product? How can you, I am asking, how can you determine the markup of a product?
What is the price the rent location? What is the price? The price the employee, for example. I don't know. What is
It's right here. You see everybody? Regardless of the type of small business, markup is the amount you add. You add to what?
The cost of your product to determine the selling price.
Correct. Is the cost added to the product to determine the selling price. Okay, question number 1. Rebecca, read the question and tell me the answer, please. Read the question and answer the question.
Okay. What are the most important factors to consider when setting a price for a product? The most important factors is the cost of production.
Only one factor.
And market demand. Market
are three but
yes, tell me the three, please.
Okay. The cost of production, market demand for a product or service, and determining the makeup of a product.
Correct. The answers are this one. The cost of production. What is the other one?
Market demand for a product or service.
And finally?
Determining the markup of products.
Thank you. Correct. Very good. Let's see. Griselda, the second one, please.
What are some examples of fixed costs?
Can you tell me examples of fixed costs?
For example, the rent in the office or the manufacturing place.
Correct. Okay. Well, that's good. Excellent. Josue, number 3.
Number 3,
Mm-hmm.
ahorita. What are examples of variable costs?
Okay.
Variable costs include items that change with your sales volume, like your labor and material.
Can you please repeat?
Variable costs include
Variable. Variable.
variable
Mm-hmm.
costs include items that change with your sales volume, like labor and materials.
Like labor and materials. Correct.
Materials.
So labor and materials. What is labor? Everybody? What is labor? What is labor? Juan Saldívar, Fernando, José, Griselda, Rebeca.
Mano de obra.
Correct. Labor and material. Correct. Very good. Juan Saldívar, number 4. Juan
How
Saldívar.
does market demand affect the pricing of your product?
Mm-hmm.
As a price falls, demand rise, and as price rise, demand falls.
Explain, please.
When the price rise, the demand is less because the cost is is more than
More expensive.
So if Juan
it's
Saldívar,
more expensive.
if people buy a lot of, if okay, let's see. Fernando sell pipianes. You know, Fernando has like 6, 7 parcelas and he plants pipianes. He has a lot of pipianes. He goes to the open market, el mercado. He sells. He sells the pipianes. So if he sells a lot of pipianes, the prices go up or the prices go down.
Go
Go
down.
down.
Why?
Because
Ahí,
mm,
ahí lo dijo usted mismo.
because it's is cheaper.
Right here,
Because
look.
the product is cheaper. No.
The demand rises as the price rises.
Right.
So
It's an
demand.
inverse relationship.
Correct. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. Okay. If there is no example, plátanos. You know plátanos before you used to buy 7 plátanos for $1. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Now the demand is false. So the prices, what happened to the prices?
Well,
Compañero. Vaya, las palabras aquí son, are everybody's listening? Rise. What is the other one?
False. False.
Okay. So if there are no, if the demand for plátanos fall, what happened to the price?
The price rise.
The price rises. Understand? If the demand for if plátanos increase, what happened to the money, to the price? Rises or fall?
The price falls.
Falls. Correct. Why? Because it's a lot of plátanos and people are like, I don't need a lot of plátanos. Okay. Understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Let's see. Fernando, the last one, please. What variables?
What variables influence to determine the markup percentage?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for me, it's the type of the product, service you're selling, how rapidly the products sells, and the amount of service performed.
Thank you, mister. The market percentage is determined by the what? What is it, everybody? The amount you plan to profit and the type of product or service you are selling. Understand?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like in one block, in one block. Juan Saldívar has a pupusería. The pupusería is Mr. Saldívar pupusería. Sandra, let's say, open another pupusería. So if Juan Saldívar sell the pupusas for 3/4 and Sandra sell the pupusas for 2/4, well, I think Juan Saldívar has to lower the prices. And he has to determine the markup.
But it's
Yeah.
very difficult. It's very difficult because there are a lot of people would rather to qualify product, for
So
example,
the quality. Mhm.
quality product. In my case, I would rather quality product, for example,
Okay.
in my case. But there are a lot of people would rather the cost is would rather the cost is cheaper, for example, than
Mhm.
the others, than the other products, for example.
Mhm. Yes.
It depends the people, the person.
Mhm. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Everybody understand the activity? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well, we finished. We finished unit number 3, and today we are going to do unit number
4.
Well, not today, tomorrow, okay? We finished for today with this book. No more, this book no more, okay? We are going to see, I am going to open the other book. Do you remember this book? The other book? Everybody remembers the other book? The Cambridge book?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second, please. Right here. Okay, everybody remembers this book. Yes? Today we are going to start unit number
Nine.
what is it? 9. Thank you. Okay, one life what?
Wall window.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to ask Carlos Alberto. What do you see in the pictures?
I can see
Mhm.
a cars,
Okay, you can see.
people,
Okay.
yes, a gas station,
Mhm.
and a one robot,
Mhm. And you can see here is the past, and this is the what?
present,
The
future,
present, and this is going to be?
Future.
future.
Okay. Good. So today we are going to discuss life in different
Times.
Times.
discuss life in different times. Okay. Now before a lot of people used to
Past.
manufacture cars. They used to pump the gas. Listen, echarle gasolina al carro is, repita after me, pump gas. I am going to pump gas. Okay.
Gas.
Okay, I am going to pump gas.
Gas.
Okay. It's like when you go to the gas station and you pump it. Okay. That's the word. I am going to pump gas. In the past, a lot of people used to do this. Now, well, in El Salvador, people continue pumping gas, but in other countries, like the USA, or others in Russia or Germany, they have technology and they have new technology. And can you see this? What is it? They charge the what? The car?
Battery.
They charge the car batteries. But in our country, the reality is different. But maybe in the future, maybe
Use
a
robots.
lot, they use robots, okay?
Use
And now a lot of people have housemaids, empleadas domésticas, sirvientas, no, ¿verdad? Porque no son sirvientas. Housemaids, empleadas, maybe in the future, no more housemaids. Maybe they will be what?
robots.
They will be robots. So listen, I want you to, can you see this? Education, what is it?
Work.
Work and
Transportation.
transportation. Listen, in education, you see education in the past? What is it?
Rental box.
Printed book,
Blackboard.
blackboard, yes. Okay, in the past, uh, you went to the university, folletos, yeah, you used to work with folletos, and now people use, what they use?
Ebook.
E-books.
Ebooks, digital content. This is a digital content, you see, in the present. What do you think about the future?
Virtual classrooms.
Visual classroom.
Class.
What is the other one?
Learning pills.
Learning pills. In the university, I have 2 classes that are virtual, a distancia. I do the class in Genially, or I do H5P, and I record the class, and the student is clicking, ta, 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 y ahí le va apareciendo todo, como un abanico. That is the reality. Okay. That is virtual classes. Learning pills. Eso no existe, ¿verdad? What is it? Learning pills.
Pills.
Imagine you drink a pill. Me acuerdo, ya aprendí todo. No, right? It doesn't exist. No creo que va a ser. Yes, yes, o lo que sabe Josué. I drink the pill, like, wow, I know how to use the computer. I am an expert. No, right? Work. What about work? What can you see in the past? In the past, time clock.
Clocks.
And what is the other one?
Assembly line.
Assembly line. A lot of people used to work in maquilas before, yes or no? A lot of
Yes.
people used to work in maquila. Now, what is the present?
Wrecking career.
Frequent career
change.
changes. Multiple
Workplace.
workplaces. Now it's different. There's the different places you can work on different things. Okay. What about the future? What do you think the future is going to be? Intelligent robots. And what is the other one?
2 days.
2 hour day. What do you think about this? Do you think this is good? About intelligent? No, it's not good. But you know, a lot of people in the present, they like using GPT. Yes or no? Chat GPT.
Yes.
A lot of people. But is this good? So. But now the person is not. The person is not thinking. It doesn't have critical thinking. Repeat after me. Critical thinking. There is no critical thinking. You think there is critical thinking? No. Le voy a preguntar a ChatGPT qué voy a hacer, que me dé un listado de. No, you don't think. Yes? The person is not thinking. So I think the future is not a good. Yes. ¿Cómo operar a una persona de, imagine, a doctor asking ChatGPT, lo va a matar. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Example, right? What about transportation? How do you see transportation in the past? Steam,
Steam trains,
train, ocean?
Ocean
Liner.
liners,
Uh-huh. And what about the present?
non-polluting
Non-polluting vehicles?
shared cars.
Well, I think this might be in the USA, in Canada, in Germany, in England, but here in El Salvador, not right. The reality is different. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What about the future? What do you think the future is going to be?
Driverless.
driverless
Driverless car
cars,
and tele?
teleportation.
I think the driverless car maybe is a possibility, but this one, what do you think about the second? Do you think it's possible? You are going,
Buy cars in El Salvador.
In the
yeah.
future.
Do you think you can teleportation? Be like, I am
Station.
Goku, I am Vegeta.
No,
Only Goku.
I would like, but
Rebecca is like, I am in the gym. I am in the house.
I would
No,
like
it is.
teletransportation.
What do you think about is? Do you think it's possible?
No,
No.
no, it's possible.
No, it's not possible. It's non. It's fiction or non-fiction.
In this moment, it's
Fiction.
fiction.
In this moment, it's fiction. Okay, good. Question number one. Listen, in the breakout room, I want you to discuss which of these changes are the most important. How have they affected the way we live? Do you think any of the future development could happen in the lifetime? Can you think of two other developments that could happen in the future? Here we only have three development, education, work, transportation. Can you think about other two? Okay, well, in the breakout room,
Salud.
socialize the question. Health, ahí puede,
Health.
health, okay. Now, I want you to go into the breakout room, socialize the question, answer the questions, okay? I am going to give you 8 minutes. 8 minutes, it's okay? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Hello, people, yes or no?
Yes.
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 Okay, good, let's go.
No sé. Eh, en, en, en Costa Rica como que están probando jornadas semanales de 4 días.
Pero sale al mismo horario.
Sí, solo que sería un día menos de trabajo.
Ay, qué galán.
How have they affect the way we live? Live.
No, pollution vehicle, eso ahora son carros electrónicos. Es
No sé.
electric cars.
No son más lentos.
¿Cómo?
Ya has manejado un vehículo.
Sí, son carros eléctricos ahora. Electric Hold. Se recargan
Mm,
con 240 voltios.
¿Y es más cara que la gasolina o es casi igual?
Mira, el carro es caro, pero ya no existe gasolina, pues ahí es barato. Todo lo cargas en tu casa. No, no pollution vehicle. Y number 4 is, can you think of the two other
Can you think of two other developments that could
can
be in
can
the
can
future?
you think of the two other developments that could puedes pensar de dos u otros desarrollos que podrían pasar en el futuro? Los carros voladores,
Flying.
the fly cars,
Ujú.
y el otro sería maybe the fly cars. En otro es que podría ser los Ocean Liners, porque bueno, ya hay eso, creo, ya en Europa, Ocean Liners.
Ahí sí me perdí. No sé qué son.
Maybe fly cars and the Ocean Liners, líneas oceánicas, que puedes viajar a través del océano.
Ocean Liner, ¿así?
Ajá, Ocean Liners, yes. Natimar, that's all. Verify eso, eso sería.
Mhm. Okay, guys. I would like to ask Juan Carlos Flores and Karen Lisset in group number 4, which is made up of Juan Carlos, Karen Lisset, and Rebecca. Okay, guys. Relating to question 1, which of these changes are the most important?
Well, I think no polluting e-books to our work day.
So, so you think, you think education, and what else did you say? Compañeros, el grupo, ¿dónde está? Which of these changes are the most important? Mr. Carlos, I think the most important are education, work, transportation. Which of these are the most important? I am asking.
For me, the most important is no polluting vehicles. And
So for you,
now,
the most important is transportation.
yes.
Okay, good. And what about Karen and the other classmate?
For me, teacher, ebooks.
But ebook is part of education. So you think education is the most important for you?
Yes.
What about you, Karen? What is the most important? We have education, work, and transportation. Out of the three, which is the most important for you?
The most important is to change are is the no pollution vehicle transportation.
Transportation. Okay, very good. Well, thank you. Let's see. The other group is Gladys Aracela, Griselda, and Senia Areli, please. Okay, question number 2. Do you think any of the future developments could happen in your lifetime?
In my case is comfortable.
No, the question is, do you think?
Okay, the question.
Yes, I think, yes, I think, or no, I don't think. What is it? Is it yes or no?
Yes, yes. How you how how uh how they affect the way we live, ¿verdad?
No.
No.
Do you think this one? Do
Do
you
you
think
think any
in
decision development will
yes,
happen in your lifetime?
yes, please answer the
Okay.
question.
Yeah, intelligent robots.
Pero debemos de parafrasear las respuestas, compañeros, como es yes or no. So the question is yes or no. Do you think? Yes, I think.
Sí, yes. Yes, I think the fusion development is intelligent robot.
Okay. Okay, repeat yes.
Yes. I think the fusion developed intelligent robot.
Yes, I think the future development
Could happen in your lifetime.
could happen in my lifetime. Sí, porque esa es la pregunta, ¿verdad?
In my lifetime.
For example, y ahí usted dice, ¿verdad? For example, what is it?
For example, intelligent robot.
Only intelligent robots.
Yes.
Teleportation, virtual classes, learning pills. ¿Cree que hay una pastilla que si usted la toma ya sabe lo que tienen que hacer?
No.
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 Okay. So,
I think, pienso que no. No.
no, you don't think it can be possible. Okay, well, thank you. Let's see, the last one, everybody, can you think of two other developments that could happen in the future? Right now we have education, work, and transportation. Can you think about other two?
Transportation teacher about the electronic cars.
Yes, but no, the question is this one, compañeros, ¿dónde no estamos prestando atención? Can you think of two other development? Estos son development, education, work, transportation are considered development. So can you think about other two development?
My group consider flying cars and laser weapons, armas láser, no sé.
Okay, laser weapons, okay. Flying cars, okay, yes, it can be. Pero eso siempre recae sobre transportation.
Can be like in
Healthy.
health, in something like health.
Meaning in the virtual.
Other development is
Meaning in
other
virtual.
pandemic.
In
Medicinal advances.
We have two, and we have three. What is the other development we can have?
Maybe
Maybe what?
medicine.
Health.
Healthy.
Yes.
Construction.
Did you know in France, Francia? Did you know that in France they have artificial kidneys? Did you know that? Did you know France they have artificial kidneys? ¿Qué son kidneys?
Riñones.
Yeah, they
Riñones.
have artificial kidneys. Did you know that?
Scientists.
A lot of people in El Salvador die. What is the cause number one people die in El Salvador? This. Yes. A lot of people are dying because of this. So, but in these countries, health is, the development in health is a lot. It's changing. Okay. Well, thank you. Can you think about another development?
Scientists, technology.
Technology. Technology. Okay. What do you mean by technology?
For example, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Is A present.
¿Pero qué tipo de inteligencia es esa?
For me,
The internet.
No.
Internet.
Intelligent artificial.
Artificial intelligence. Intelligence. Did you know that in ChatGPT le dice,
Depends on
créame,
internet.
depending on the internet,
Sí.
créame una presentación de tal y tal cosa y se la hace. Did you know
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Yes. This is artificial intelligence. Another one. You know, in Alemania, in Germany, they don't have well, they have cell phone, but they are making a watch that you can click on it y sale la pantallita de la persona hablando. What kind of intelligence is this? Or technology?
Holograma.
Hologram. Yes, that is going to be the. I think cell phones are going to be.
meaning
Cell phones are going to disappear. You
meaning in
prefer.
meaning
You
in the virtual creating avatar, for example. No,
Yes, it's
creating
hologram.
avatar
Yeah,
is
like an avatar
like a
is okay.
hologram,
Like a hologram. Yes, you're
like a
gonna click
hologram.
and like wow, and the little screen is going to be your family. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Well, thanks guys for sharing. Good. Karen and Juan Carlos, we have a conversation here. Can you see it? Everybody can see it?
Okay.
Okay. I am going to play the listening.
Yes, I can.
After finishing the listening, you and Juan Carlos are going to read. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? Everybody tell me if you can listen.
Okay.
Page 58.
¿Te escucha?
Sí.
Exercise
Sí.
2.
Yes, teacher.
Conversation. Unit 9. Only time will tell. Page 58. Exercise 2. Conversation. That's a thing of the past. Part A. Listen and practice. I hardly recognize our old neighborhood. A few years ago, there were just houses around here.
I know. They're building a lot of new apartments. The whole neighborhood's different.
Remember the little burger restaurant we used to go to after school? Hamburger Heaven?
Of course. Now it's another office tower. And I hear they're tearing down our high school. They're going to build a shopping mall.
That's such a shame. Pretty soon, the neighborhood will just be a bunch of malls. And maybe there won't be any schools anymore.
Probably not. Kids will study from their computers anywhere they want.
So they won't hang out with their friends after school? That's too bad. I enjoyed meeting our friends at that burger place after class.
Seriously, that's a thing of the past. Nowadays, kids only meet online.
Yes. Do you want to listen to the conversation one more time?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Teacher, one more time, please.
Yes.
Only time will tell. Page 58. Exercise 2. Conversation. That's a thing of the past. Part A. Listen and practice. I hardly recognize our old neighborhood. A few years ago, there were just houses around here.
I know. They're building a lot of new apartments. The whole neighborhood's different.
Remember the little burger restaurant we used to go to after school? Hamburger Heaven?
Of course. Now it's another office tower. And I hear they're tearing down our high school. They're going to build a shopping mall.
That's such a shame. Pretty soon, the neighborhood will just be a bunch of malls. And maybe there won't be any schools anymore.
Probably not. Kids will study from their computers anywhere they want.
So they won't hang out with their friends after school? That's too bad. I enjoyed meeting our friends at that burger place after class.
Seriously, that's a thing of the past. Nowadays, kids only meet online.
Good. Now I would like Karen and Juan to please read the paragraph. Juan, you are Tom, and Karen is going to be Mia. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I hardly recognize our old neighborhood. A few years ago, there were just houses around here.
I know they are building a lot of new apartments. The world's neighborhoods different.
Remember the little burger restaurant we used to go to after school? Hamburger Heaven.
Of course, now is another office tower in their heyday tearing down our high school. There are going to build a shopping mall.
That's such a shame. Pretty soon the neighborhood will just be a bunch of malls, and maybe there won't be any schools anymore.
Probably no. Kids is will study from their computer anywhere they want.
So they won't hang out with their friends after school. That's too bad. I enjoy meeting our friends at the burger place after class.
Serious? That's a thing of the past. No ways. Kids only meet online.
Okay, seriously. Seriously is the pronunciation. Seriously? Mhm. And okay, good. Horacio, thank you so much. Let's see Horacio and Griselda, please. Horacio,
Okay.
you are Tom, and Griselda is Mia, please.
Okay.
Okay. I hardly recognize our old neighborhood. A few years ago, there were just houses around here.
I know they're building a lot of new apartments. The whole neighborhood's different.
Remember the little burger restaurant we used to go to after school? Hamburger Heaven?
Of course, no, it's another office tower. And I hear they're tearing down our high school. They're going to build a shopping mall.
That's such a shame. Pretty soon the neighborhood will just be a bunch of malls, and maybe there won't be any school anymore.
Probably not. Kids will study from their computers anywhere they want.
So they won't hang out with their friends after school? That's too bad. I enjoy meeting our friends at that burger place after class.
Seriously, that's a thing of the past. Nowadays, kids only meet online.
Yes, okay, basically, thank you guys. So the conversation is about Tom and Mia, but specifically the conversation is about what?
About the
Neighborhood.
old neighborhood
The old
and
neighborhood.
the new thing that the new buildings.
The new building.
Yeah.
So basically they speaking about the old neighborhood and the new buildings they are constructing. Yes?
Also care about the kids, but only study online.
Now kids only study online, okay? Eh, connect to the computer. But before, Mia and Tom used to go where? What was the name of the place they used to go?
Hamburger Heaven.
Hamburger
Hamburger
Heaven.
Heaven. They used to get together after class and used to go there. Yes? Who was happy to go to Hamburger Heaven? Tom or Mia?
Both.
The two of them were happy to go. Okay. Well, any questions? No questions.
Nowadays, what that means?
Nowadays is hoy en día.
Uh,
Okay. Nowadays, another word. José, Griselda, Fernando, Francisco.
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, good. So I am going to take the attendance. Please, if you listen to your name, say I'm here. Okay. Today is October 3rd. Carlos Alberto.
Present.
Present. Walter is not here. Horacio.
Here.
Rebecca. Andrés. Marlene. Griselda.
I'm here, teacher.
Juan Carlos Torres is not here. Juan Saldívar. Oscar. Juan Carlos Flores.
Present.
Present. Gerson Ezequiel is not here. Karen Lisette is here. Sandra.
Here.
Anna is not here. Luis is not here either. Americo. Americo is not here. Carlos Andrés. Francisco Adalberto.
Here, teacher.
Elena.
Here.
And Gladys.
Present.
Fernando.
Present.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Xenia Areli.
Present.
Okay, Josue Mendez.
Present.
Oh, Josue Mendez is here. Okay, thank you, Mr. Lenin Alberto.
I'm here,
Present.
teacher.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Emmanuel is not here. Okay, guys, thanks for joining the class. Are you ready for the picture? Yes?
Yes.
Do you want to go to sleep or do you want to continue?
Gotta sleep.
I want to go to sleep.
You got to go to sleep. Okay, let's take the picture.
Good
Ready?
night.
1, 2, 3. Thank you. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thanks guys. I see you tomorrow. Have a good night and many blessings. Okay?
Okay,
Thank you, teacher.
Good night,
Okay,
everybody.
Thank you,
Good
teacher.
night.
Have a
Everyone.
nice night. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.